Traditionalism has three guiding principles: tradition, order, and family, and all of them are opposed to same-sex marriage. Here I will spell out why each principle is opposed. Tradition. Marriage is so old that we don't really know how old it is, but considering that the marriage of one man and one woman is near universal, it must be old. Even Australian Aborigines who have been in Australia for tens of thousands of years and for most of that time have been isolated from the rest of the world have marriage, and only one form of it, one man and one woman for life. Now there have been variations, but it has always involved men and women because only one man and one woman can create life. Marriage is traditional because it connects the past, the present, and the future. Order. Marriage is at its heart about life, and only one man and one woman can create life. Life is part of order. Order means that everything has its rightful place, and also a wrongful place. For example, I live in a house, but I don't live in your house. So if you open the door to your house and I'm there, I'm in a wrongful place. For me to access my bank account is rightful. For me to access your bank account is wrongful. Because it's not order. Everything should be in its rightful place, and that includes marriage. For people who cannot create life to marry is wrongful. Now there are two arguments against that. Firstly, men and women who cannot have children marry. But in the past, there was no way of knowing if they were unable to have children. Tradition now says that they can marry. Furthermore, no one is arguing that they should not marry. The second argument says that homosexuals can use artificial means to have children or that they can adopt. Nature has provided that one man and one woman can create life, and in the vast majority of cases, to raise them together. A child should have both a mother and a father. That is order. Homosexuals cannot provide that. Family. For one man and one woman to create life is natural. It is tradition, order, and family. Because the birth of a child creates a new family. Marriage provides the best social environment in which to raise children, because marriage is about binding together one man and one woman and their children. A family is not a social construct that is flexible and changeable. The family remains what it has always been. Same-sex marriage seeks to disconnect that, to pretend that family is endlessly malleable, that it can be forced into any shape and that it will still fit, that it is both evolution and unchanging. But that is not true, because it cannot be true. Once marriage is changed from its timeless meaning, then it will be corrupted, and corruption is never a good thing. Instead of helping working class men to get and keep jobs, instead of discouraging unwed mothers, we have a political class that actively supports unemployment and children growing up without fathers, and now homosexuals getting married. We have a political class that actively attacks the family and therefore the future. As we should have learnt from our own experience and from overseas experience, change will mean more change. It never ends. It is endlessly destructive. Is that really what we want?